So there's this tool that you can use, and it's basically like Spotify Wrapped, but it's for Hinge. And that might sound depressing, but there's actually some really important information in here that can actually help you use the app a lot better. So I'm just going to go over that as well as steps for how you can do this for yourself. Now, as you can see, I've been on Hinge for 118 days. I have 3,641 profiles that I liked. It tells me to calm down, to go outside and meet people. That comes to around 30 profiles per day, which is exactly what I preach all the time. I matched with 143 of them. And there's a bunch of really important information here. So I have a match rate of 4%, which is around average. I actually thought it would be lower. But the thing is with this is you don't actually want a high match rate, because if you had 50 or 100 matches in a month, there would naturally be like 20 that you're just that much more attracted to. And if you only sent your likes to those types of women, you're going to get shown more to those types of women. So the total amount of your matches would go down, but the number of quality matches, people who you just really match up well towards, would go up. And that's basically what I do. I've shared profiles and pictures and conversations of the women recently on a video. I'll link to it below if you're curious. But that's essentially my entire game. Now, there's something else here which is super important. And it's the fact that I have 84 comments sent and just one match. Commenting is a big waste of time. Literally nobody notices. Most of your comments, for one thing, just never get seen because they get buried in their page of likes. But much more importantly is that I found it takes me 10 times longer to send a actual comment, because normally I just like look at the profile quickly, send a quick yes or no, just based on that first image. But when I'm sending a comment, it's like, okay, I have to go through the profile. I have to look at the pictures. Is there anything relevant to send on the pictures? Do their prompts have anything relevant? Then I have to craft it. And yeah, they're never really going to see it. And it just takes so much longer to do. And this just backs it up. Next, it says I message 117 of them. After that, it says I just met with one of them. I only recently started to actually put that in there, which is why it's just one. But I do think it's actually a good idea to do that. Like, it would help the algorithm understand the type of person who's actually willing to meet you and match them up with you. Now, for some reason, this doesn't really make sense, because I can't unmatch more people than I matched with. And there's actually a couple tools like this one. I'll show you another one like soon, just briefly. After that, there was a profile I liked 3 times, and I didn't even match with them in the end. That hurts. I don't know why they keep showing me the same profile, or why I keep taking the bait and sending out like to a profile that never likes me back. Usually, like if I see it over and over, a certain profile, whether I like them or not, I'll just go up to the corner and you can just straight up remove them from ever seeing them again. I matched most with this 64th profile. Let's look at my messages. For some reason, like you can see over here. Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis is cool. I don't remember that message. You can see them here, but for some reason, this part is all messed up. My vocabulary. Apparently, I use a lot of unique words. This is actually kind of funny because I've mentioned this in a video. For some reason, I just love using the eye emoji. I don't really use emojis, but apparently I've sent that one 20 times. I've apologized 0 times, 0 seconds between 2 messages. The longer the chat, the longer the messages. I'm pretty sure that's the case for everybody because you're becoming more invested into them. This picture, I do not recall uploading this one ever. It is just a thumbnail of a YouTube video. I have no idea why that's there. I actually used the thumbnail, a different one, briefly. I have 1 deal breaker set. I actually have 3. I think maybe I was testing something at the time. I've edited this prompt a bunch of times, and it gave me a Riz score of 41, which is rude. Again, that's probably based on match rate, which it's not something you want to optimize. But let's quickly go over the other one. So there's something else called hingereport.com. I'll link both of these in the description. And this is kind of interesting. It actually shows you the amount of likes you got in total. But the really interesting thing here is it breaks down the time that I had the most success on. So 9 p.m., 9 a.m., and 10 p.m. That's interesting, especially, and I do recognize it. Like I have a fair bit of success in the morning. And I feel like a lot of people probably miss that time. And here's some other stuff, and which is it, like most of it's just completely irrelevant. Here's my unique words between the two. And yeah, so let's get into how you can set this up. So the first one, what you have to do, maybe I can actually, no, whatever, it doesn't matter. You, oh yeah, I can pull this up right now on my phone. Go into your Hinge account, go to the settings in the top right, scroll the way down, go to download my data, select your country, and then you select it. And it takes 2 days to get the email for them to send you a download link. The file is zipped, but you don't actually want to extract it. What you just want to do for this Hinge Wrapped site is just upload it as is. Now, the other one, you actually do have to extract it, and you have to upload a file called matches.json. And yeah, it's interesting. It's cool. Really interested to know what other, the data from other people. I assume the comment rate is a little bit higher just because a lot of people probably sent it more. But again, it's not like it's worth it or anything. So I'm curious to know how it goes for you if you can do it. And remember to come back to this video maybe after you get the download link. But I'll talk to you again soon.